sake, Alistair, haven't you done enough to hurt our daughter? What possible reason could you have to deny her her own son?
Well, maybe I don't want a murderer raising my grandchild.
Keep your voice down.
Just tell us where Beth is taking Marty.
Even if I could, I don't think I would. Besides, you two are not holding up our bargain, are you?
Don't tell Sheridan about my sister, Alistair.
Give me one good reason why not. You two are not supposed to be seeing each other. You are supposed to be busy renewing your vows with the saintly Pilar. And here you are in my home holding my wife's hand.
Marty is as much my grandson as he is yours and Catherine's, and I have every right and obligation to do what I can to help find him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your namesake. Poor kid is doomed from the start by his first name and his last.
Damn it, Alistair. You stop playing your games. If you don't tell us where Beth is taking Marty, I'm going to tell everyone how you kidnapped my sister and you kept her prisoner for years.
You better not even whisper that, Catherine. Unless you want me to go around telling everyone that Sheridan killed her own aunt. And I'm sure that Sheridan would get the death penalty for that fatal stabbing.
She was just a frightened little girl, Alistair.
Who was trying to defend you, for God's sake?
And juries don't like children that kill. And I'm surprised that you're willing to take this precious daughter of yours and throw her to the wolves. But then again, that's up to you.
Has he told you anything? Has he told you where Beth is?
We were discussing a totally different topic, my dear.
Would you just forget about your father, okay? I told you I will get Marty back if it's the last thing I do. And you. You're gonna rot in a jail cell for the rest of your miserable life. You and Beth.
Another thing I know about juries, they give parents a lot of leeway when it comes to protecting their children. And Beth was terrified that you were going to snatch away her little boy.
Her little boy. He's my son.
Now, how would I know that? It's your word against hers. And I'm sorry to say that you have a past history of mental and emotional instability when it comes to this issue. And then when we have Beth, who is a respected businesswoman in the town and doesn't seem to have any kind of black mark against her, all I was trying to do was be a caring father.
Huh. Caring father. If you had any idea what it was like to be a caring father, then you would be helping me get my son back. But no, why would you? You helped her kidnap me and hold me captive all those months. In fact, it was probably your idea.
Sheridan, you must seek counseling for your paranoia.
Oh, come on. She told me that you helped her all this time without even knowing that you were her father. So damn you, father. Damn you to hell, because that's exactly where you're going.
Sheridan, stop. Hey, yeah. It's not helping.
How could you, Alistair? Marty is your grandson, Sheridan's little boy.
And you haven't heard a word I've said, have you? Catherine, Beth is my daughter, too. And I am innocent of any far-flung charges
Oh,
you're
just
throwing
stop
at me.
it. We know you, Alistair. What Beth did to Sheridan, what she's still doing, has your name written all over it. You've always wanted to hurt Sheridan, even more after she fell in love with my son.
Let's not go there. I mean, just how are the happy couple doing these days?
Shut up, Alistair.
Well, that's very unladylike of you, Catherine. Some of that shanty Irish behavior of Martin's must be rubbing off on you. And you all seem to wonder why I don't want Sheridan to marry Louise.
You can call me any name you want, but you lay off my son.
Oh, lordy, 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 please spare me of this pseudo-fatherly concern. I mean, Teresa is right. There's nothing you can say about your family because you've deserted them and ran off with a married woman.
Don't change the subject, Alistair. This is about Beth and Marty and you knowing where they are.
Whatever Beth told you was probably said in desperation and should not be taken literally.
Don't do this to me, Father. Beth is in your car. You have to know where she is.
I doubt very much if Beth ever needs my help. I just wish I had known she was my daughter years ago, because I would be grooming her to become the female Alistair Crane. She'd be wonderful as the head of the Crane Empire. I can just see her now, with that cool, focused, businesslike head. And she wouldn't get bogged down with emotional baggage like you and Julian do. And she's as ruthless as any man I've ever met. And she's not like you bleeding heart liberals who lead with your heart and never use a form of logic. You and Julian are just like your mother. Beth is like me. And now I've lost her. And that's a shame.
Then you have to find her.
Why? Because you lost a child? What about me? So did I. You know, Beth could have been the apple of my eye, but I never got a chance to be a real father with a real daughter. My only hope for her is that she can be a good mother to Marty.
They won't stop me this time. I'm not gonna let him.
I know exactly how you feel, Teresa.
Leave me alone, Alistair.
I thought you needed someone to talk to. Someone who understands. Obviously, your mother doesn't.
So you've been eavesdropping on us? Is that how you get your kicks?
No, actually, I get my kicks, as you so crassly put it, the old-fashioned way.
You pig! You're disgusting. You're a dirty old man. How dare you?
I'm Alistair Crane. I dare to do anything that pleases me. And for some unfathomable reason, you please me, Teresa.
When you don't please me, you make me sick.
Oh, that's a pity. Because I like the fire in your belly. I like the way you fight for what you want. I didn't want your mother to know that I was listening, but I wish I could have come out and applauded you for all those spirited words you threw at her. I mean, there's a spark inside of you that can't be dampened no matter how many people turn away from you.
I don't need your compliments, Alistair.
You should take them from wherever you get them. And as far as Ethan is concerned, I think he's a complete ninny for choosing Gwen over you.
Really?
Yes, really. As far as I'm concerned, I would pick you hands down. You're strong. You're determined. You're willful. What is Gwen? She's nothing but a mealy-mouthed follower, being led by the nose by her sluttish mother.
She's just like her mother.
That's what I'm talking about, Teresa. You know what's going on, and you're not afraid to say it. We're, not too different, you and I.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, then you hate me. And tell me to go to hell. I mean, tell me as often as you want, but the truth is, you need someone in your corner. Even me. Actually, especially me. Because I know how to get your daughter back.
In exchange for what? What's your price?
Nothing you couldn't afford. I assure you.
Get off!
Not again. Not again.
You know what? You've got a lot of nerve thinking that I'll lower myself to be with you just so I can get my child back.
Just give me a chance. We could make beautiful music together.
You know what? You think you know me, Alistair, but I'm not that desperate. I would rather die than sleep with you.
Well, things do change. And my offer will still be valid when they do.
What are you doing with my daughter?
Oh, mamacita, I was trying to seduce her.
Eres un asqueroso.
That's exactly what your daughter said to me.
You're nothing but filth. Stay away from my family.
Oh, but life would be so boring if I didn't have the Lopez Fitzgeralds to play with. Good night.